Good evening. Thanks for joining us. You're watching the evening edition of News on 2. I'm Jessica Lee. Now, police are on the lookout for 3 men and 1 woman alleged to be involved in several break-ins in Pahang using a black Toyota Estima multi-purpose vehicle or MPV to fool the people. Kuantan Police Chief Assistant Commissioner Muhammad Nur Yusuf Ali said the suspects were believed to have broken into 3 houses at Sri Teruntum, Lorong Alor Aka and Jalan Tengku Muhammad in Kuantan between 12 p.m. and 5 p.m. on Friday. ACP Muhammad Nur said police also believed that the suspects were from an organised group and had committed similar crimes outside Pahang. The incident had caused the victims to suffer losses worth around 150,000 ringgit. The stolen items included cash, handbags, watches, mobile phones, laptops, and a grey Mazda CX-5 car with the registration number CDM 6699.
Modus operandi suspek ini antaranya adalah kita telah dapati suspek telah meninjau awal dan memilih premis atau kediaman yang dirasakan selamat di mana penghuninya tiada di rumah. Dan juga dipercayai juga jiran-jiran bersebelahan dengan premis yang disasarkan atau kediaman yang disasarkan itu kemungkinan jiran tidak ada di rumah. Dan suspek berpura-pura menghubungi pemilik rumah ketika berada di hadapan rumah yang mana rumah itu yang akan dipecah masuk.
The suspects are believed to be between the ages of 22 and 35, with one being stout and the other tin. He added that upon investigation, it was discovered that a Toyota Estima had been cloned from a car of a similar make. The case is being investigated under Section 457 of the Penal Code. The Ministry of Communications and Multimedia is urging MyTV Broadcasting Sdn Berhad or MyTV and Telekom Malaysia Berhad TM to resolve quickly the commercial issue between them. Its Deputy Minister Edin Shazli Sheth said the ministry had received a proposal from MyTV for a solution to the problem for TM's considerations.
Kedua-dua pihak mempunyai alasan masing-masing dan saya percaya kita imbangi kedua-dua kepentingan itu dan kita cari jalan penyelesaian yang terbaik, jalan keluar yang terbaik supaya kedua-dua pihak berpuas hati dan kita dapat menyelesaikan masalah MyTV ini secepat mungkin, insyaAllah.
Edin said this after officiating the Safety, Health and Community Policing Programme towards a Prosperous Environment 2018 in Kuala Pilah, Negeri Sembilan. MyTV was previously reported to have asked MCMC to intervene in resolving its dispute with TM. MCMC, in a recent statement, said both quarters will need to resolve the dispute between them for the interest of the people, as it is affecting the digital television transmission test in several states, namely Kelantan, Pahang, Terengganu, Negeri Sembilan, Perak, Melaka, Sabah and Sarawak. It added that it is closely monitoring the development of the digital TV project to ensure that the target for switching off analog television services remains in the first quarter of 2019. The Ministry of Women, Family and Community Development or KPWKM will develop a screening system to ensure children's safety and well-being. Its Deputy Minister Hannah Yeoh said the ministry is currently in discussion with the judicial body, the police and the prisons department as it works towards setting up the system. Hannah Yeoh said that the system will ensure that anyone who deals with children, including caretakers, teachers, van drivers, are free of any criminal records. She added that the system is expected to be completed next year and implemented throughout the country. Hannah Yeoh also said that the ministry's agenda under the new government is to ensure that the children's safety and security are not compromised. The Tourism, Art and Culture Ministry will prioritise developing the street artist community in the country. Its Minister, Dato Muhammadin Ketapi, said a licence for the community will be issued together with easy loans to ensure that the community is heading towards the right direction.
Kita akan membantu sentiasa berunding dengan menteri-menteri yang berkenaan supaya busking ini will be carried forward, to be approved. Pasal ini baik.
Dato' Muhammadin further noted that street artists were also one of the tourism agents that contributed significantly to the tourism sector through their various performances. Dato' Muhammadin said this to reporters after attending the National Choir concert at Auditorium Perdana in Angkasapuri, Kuala Lumpur. Parti Amanah Negara or Amanah President Mohamed Sabu said it is up to the Pakatan Harapan leadership to decide who will contest for the Rantau State Legislative Assembly by-election. He added that the decision will be made once it is decided by the Pakatan Harapan leadership.
Kita tunggu pengumuman daripada SPR. Pakatan Harapan akan memutuskan dan seperti pilihan lepas, tempat itu ialah PKR yang bertanding. Walau bagaimanapun, Pakatan Harapan akan membuat keputusan secara muktamad siapa dan parti mana yang akan bertanding di situ.
Mohamed Sabu said this in a press conference held after the opening of the Selangor Amanah Convention 2018 in Subang Jaya, Selangor today. The Special Election Court on Friday ruled as null and void the unopposed election of Datuk Seri Muhammad Hassan as the Rantau Assemblyman in the 14th general election in May. The decision made has now paved the way for a by-election to be held soon. Now, the success of a party is measured only when the party is able to make a significant difference to the lives of the people. PKR Vice President Nur Iza Anwar says success would be more meaningful when all the promises pledged to the rakyat are fulfilled.
Dengan perwakilan, saya nak sebutkan kita menang ini apabila kita mampu memberi kesan yang besar, kesan yang lebih baik kepada rakyat di luar sana, di mana kita mampu melunakkan janji kita. Itulah tanda kemenangan buat kita.
In her winding-up speech at the end of the 2018 PKR National Congress in Shah Alam, Selangor, Nurul Izzah reminded delegates to start making changes for the betterment of the party and admit mistakes, if any, and also apologize for those mistakes. She also called on them to carry on with shouts of reformasi, which has long been the party's main slogan for changes within the country's administration. This year's Congress was attended by about 2,000 delegates from all across the country. The 13th Congress saw the introduction of a new leadership lineup, with Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim taking over as party president after winning the post uncontested in August. Now, there is a drop of 38% in dengue cases in Putrajaya up to October 2018 compared with the corresponding period of 2017. Federal Territories Minister Khalid Abdul Samad said that up to October 2018, there were 327 cases of dengue fever recorded in Putrajaya compared with 526 cases for the corresponding period of 2017. Khalid also said that in maintaining cleanliness to prevent the problems of dengue fever, it is necessary to revive the gotong royong culture, especially in stratified residences such as condominiums. The minister said this after officiating the 2018 Putrajaya Mega Gotong Royong program at Phase 4 condominium in Precinct 9. Khalid said such gotong royong activities to clean up the housing area could be carried out at least once a month, depending on the time specified by the party concerned. Referring to dengue cases in the Gotong Royong location today, he said 14 dengue cases were recorded with one hotspot locality. The cause identified was garbage and weaknesses in maintaining cleanliness in the area, as well as the house, to the extent that they have become breeding areas for larvae. First up, we take a look at badminton. Malaysian girls Goh Jin Wei and Pearly Tan Kong Le Toh Yi Wei turned on the power to reach the singles and doubles finals in the World Junior Championships in Markham, Canada. The Malaysian badminton camp continued to defy the odds to close the curtain on 2018 when Youth Olympics gold medalist Goh Jin Wei defeated China's Wang Zhiyi 21-9, 21-13 in the semi-finals. Jin Wei will face Denmark's Kristoffersen in the final. In the doubles, Tan Kong Le and Toh Yi Wei showed great understanding to shove off the challenge of Indonesian pair Febriana Dwi Puji Kusuma and Ripka Sugiarto in straight sets 21-19, 21-19. The Malaysian pair will meet top seeds Liu Xuanshuan and Xia Yuting of China in the final. For the record, the last time Malaysia managed to win 2 titles at the World Junior Championships was in 2011 in Taiwan, when Zulfadli Zulkifli won the boys' singles title, while Nelson Hegg and Teo Yi took the doubles. Let's take a look at Ironman Malaysia. It was first time lucky for Ukrainian Daniel Sapunov and third time for the charm of Marine Hufei in this year's edition of the Langkawi Ironman Triathlon. Now the win all the more sweeter for Sapunov, 36, as he had to overcome some unique challenges in his maiden outing in Langkawi. Sapunov said he was glad to overcome the many challenges that included hilly route and hot weather on his way to winning the event. Sapunov completed the 3 disciplines, namely swimming, a distance of 3.8 kilometers, cycling for 180 kilometers, and running 42.2 kilometers in 8 hours, 33 minutes, and 36 seconds to take home the $5,000 prize money.
Today, in the first time win, first time in the podium. It's my career Ironman in 4 years. In this only one podium this today.
Japan's Kaito Tohara clocked 8 hours, 55 minutes and 13 seconds to finish second and earned $2,750, while Switzerland's Urs Müller came in third in 9 hours, 9 minutes and 11 seconds to pocket $1,750. Prizes were given away by Kedah Menteri Besar Datuk Seri Mukris Mahathir. As for Marine Hufei, it was a case of third time lucky after she won the women's event at the third attempt. Now, the 40-year-old German finished second in 2016 and last year, and finally got it right this time by clocking 9 hours, 25 minutes and 21 seconds to take the women's crown. Hufei said she never thought of really winning the event after finishing as a bridesmaid the last 2 years, adding that the win proves the German adage, all good things come in threes, is true. She received $5,000 for the win.
Yeah, I'm good with the heat and with the wind, so I'm happy when the conditions are quite tough, yeah, because I have a good feeling for the body and the tougher the conditions.
Czech Republic's Simona Krivankova, 35, was second in 9 hours, 55 minutes and 35 seconds to receive $2,750, while Italian Federica Di Nicola, 25, took home $1,750 after coming home third in 9 hours, 57 minutes and 28 seconds. This year's triathlon offered $25,000 in total prize money, and the top 50 finishers qualified to compete in next year's World Ironman Championships in Kona, Hawaii. Now, the number of participants for next year's Ironman Malaysia will not be increased if it is to be held in Langkawi again. Now, Malaysia Convention and Exhibition Bureau, MICEP Chief Executive Officer Datuk Zulkifli Sharif says this was because this year's edition had seen the maximum number of participants possible. Datuk Zulkifli said a drastic increase in participation this year was helped by the simultaneous organisation of Ironman Malaysia and Ironman 70.3, which is entering its second year. A total of 1,100 took part in Ironman 70.3, while 1,200 took part in Ironman Malaysia, an increase of about 300 participants.
Jumlah peserta mungkin tidak akan dibesarkan lagi sebab dia ada capacity dan capability of tempatnya lah. So bukan niat tak nak tambah, tapi keupayaan ya, untuk menambah kawasan, terutama kawasan meletak basikal, itu penting. Because this is transition daripada laut, daripada berenang, dia akan naik ke darat dan terus mengayuh basikal.
Meanwhile, Langkawi Development Authority or LADA CEO Dato' Azizan Nordin said Ironman Langkawi, one of 16 major events held in the island this year, which included the World Muay Thai Championship, would help boost the tourism industry in Langkawi. And that concludes this evening's edition of News on 2. In our top story, police on the hunt for Pahang House break-in suspects. Join us again at 12:30 tomorrow afternoon. I'm Jessica Lee. Stay tuned to TV2 and have a pleasant evening.